compared to this? Oh, I don't have one. Okay. How does it compare to the OLED Switch OLED? Oh, I don't have a Switch OLED. Okay. Hello. Okay. How are the levels? Hello. 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 Is that too high? Is that too high? Too loud? Okay, let me turn the volume up on this. It's fine. Okay, good. Good. Okay, I just thought I'd start with something easy, Soulcalibur II. So today I have a lot of PS2 games to test. First of all, let's welcome to the stream. Let's introduce this guy here. So this is the AYANEO Pocket Air. I just received mine today. It is it's quite obviously it's quite similar to the Air Plus shape, but it's thinner. It's much lighter. The color, I actually like it a lot. Like it's not too cream, but it's not white either. Like it's not white like this lens box, for example, or this okay, Mio Mini. It's not like super white, but it's like this. It's not really eggshell either. I think I really like it actually. Quick getting set up if you just say it. Yeah, just literally just got it about got it about 6 hours ago. Just went to the depot to pick it up. So yeah, my first impressions of the hardware, I do like it a lot. I like how thin it is. Like I think some people were saying, I think maybe Panda in the chat was saying, in the Discord chat was saying like it's not, he'd expect maybe the thinness not to be as noticeable, but I think I do notice it, like compared to my Air Plus up here. This is what I'll probably mainly be comparing it to, because I don't have that many big handhelds. I don't own any that big. Sorry, I'm just getting my RG553. So my RG553 is probably the first big handheld that I bought, and I actually quite like this one a lot, even though it's got quite a bad battery. And then I bought this, the Air Plus, and I think that this is kind of the limit for me. I think it's it's getting too big. Like I've tried a Steam Deck before, and I really didn't like it because it was too big for me. Like the screen was too big, the bezels were too big. Obviously, it's more comfortable, but yeah, I think that this is the Air Plus is a comfortable size for me. And then this is kind of like this is really nice. Nice comfort, obviously, because I'm used to that shape. Yeah, I mean, if you've used an Air, basically what I was saying in the Discord earlier, if you've used an Air Plus before, it's just an Air Plus but lighter, and I really like that. I never had what was it, the original Air, the very first Air that came out. So I'm guessing that it's the same shell as that. Is the D-pad comfortable with 2D games? So I have not played. I've literally not played anything on this machine yet. I've just put some PS2 games in, so I'll get onto that in a moment. But to me, the D-pad, I'm not sure if you can see, but I feel like the D-pad is like, it feels the same as the Air Plus one, but it's slightly. This is actually like the feeling of it, like it's the conductive rubber. It's not the dome switches like the PS Vita, and I really like that actually. I don't like that the clickiness. I like it more like a SNES controller and the Air Plus style. I really like this style of D-pad. So for me it's good. To me, this is a bit more recessed than the other models. So I'm not sure if that's helps you out with the question. How is the screen? So I noticed something with the screen, right? It goes really dim if you put it at 0. Like it's really dim, and I think this is really good if you're playing it in bed, because compared to some other consoles, they're really bright in the dark, and I think that might be actually something which will attract people to this handheld, which is a strange one. But yeah, at max brightness, it doesn't get like it doesn't blow your eyes out. Whoops, some cat hair there. It doesn't blow your eyes out. Sorry, I'm just gonna get a cloth. Yeah, max brightness doesn't like. It's not so bright that it's unusable, and you need to put it down to like 80%. I think that max brightness is probably what you're going to use, maybe most of the time, to be honest. Because right now I'm looking at it, and with the studio YouTube lighting on, like it's perfect for me at the moment. I don't see the problem. How's the fan noise? So you can barely notice the fan. It is there, and I've even heard that you can turn it off, like in and it won't have a problem. So I have it on mute at the moment, but I think mute doesn't actually mean mute. It means quiet. So this is the quietest setting. Balance setting, I can definitely hear it. Yeah, it's more like an Air Plus. Like you can definitely hear it blowing the air, and then max is probably quite whiny, right? Yeah, max you can really hear the fan whine. So I think if you keep it on mute, it's probably fine. Maybe in like Switch games or something which is really pushing it, you need to check that. But at the moment, the GPU's at 70, 60, 70, and I'm playing Soulcalibur II. It's fine. I mean, I also heard that you can just turn it off completely. I was watching some YouTube videos beforehand, and they were saying it works fine if you just turn off the fan, like here, and the fan is off right now, so it's completely silent. I'm gonna probably keep it on mute, or what they call mute, but it's not really mute. It's like the lowest setting, basically. And I think that's fine. That's very playable for me. It doesn't really distract me. Yeah, I don't know if there's no like auto setting, so which is I found a bit odd. Because you would expect that the fan has low, medium, high, and then auto, and yeah, it doesn't look like there's an auto setting. So I think they're probably not too worried about how hot the CPU is getting, or the fan's going to go. Yeah, it could do. It could get hot and mute. I mean, it's coming up to. I mean, the performance. I think there's a performance overlay, right? Yeah. This. So maybe I'll keep this on in the corner for you guys, so you can see what's going on. And it might be a little bit too small to read, but maybe every so often I can say what's happening. But the CPU's kind of hovering at 55 degrees at the moment. GPU's the same. It's all fine. Yeah, I mean for SNES, Dream, yeah, I think for PS2, maybe Dreamcast, if you were at 3x or something, or 4x resolution, you might want to use the fan. But I think Dreamcast, you could even use you could turn the fan off, and you might be okay. Actually, it's one thing. Okay, so the speakers sound pretty similar to the other models, so they're not the best speakers, I think, and I don't know about them. Yeah, they're down firing speakers. I don't know if it's like a big deal that they're firing down, but they do sound a bit tinny. Not too much bass in the speakers, but it's okay. I mean, they're not bad speakers, and they're certainly not like mono speakers or anything like that. I think they're okay. Thanks for doing this. Yeah, no problem, Tim. You can if you like this kind of content, because what I usually do, right, is when I get a new handheld, I'll just, you know, I'm so excited about it that I'll just you know, break it out and do a live stream straight away, and then maybe like a week or two later I'll do a more thorough video about it, because I like to, you know, give my viewers just like my thought process and my first impressions about my ramblings of what the console is like when I've just got it, and share that excitement. How do you replace the caps? Okay, so I did this already. I can show you what the caps look like. Yeah, I agree with you, Tim, about the speakers. I wouldn't maybe go so far to say they're poor, but yeah, they're not as good as other consoles for sure. So I got this. If you're backing it on Indiegogo, then I believe they've already said that they're gonna put in these caps, so you get a. Let's just let me empty this out. You get a range of caps in the package. So by default, you'll have the cream colored caps. So the cream is a bit more. It's definitely more of a like coffee color, like a latte color, maybe, and it looks like this. And then you also get the red caps in there, which are really nice. I prefer the red caps because I think it looks better if everything is matching. And then you get some black caps as well. I think the black caps probably don't make much sense for this, and I won't be using the black ones. How do you replace? Sorry, yeah. How do you replace them? So you just literally pull them off. Like they're quite easy to pull off. So I'll just do it for you now. Like you pull them off, and there's like a little rubber dome here. I'm not sure if you can see that well, but there's like a rubber dome that you get some spares as well. These rubber domes. You just put this rubber dome on here, and then literally you can take the cap you get in the bag, and then you just push it like as straight down as you can, and you can just feel it coming down. And then when you can press the L3 or R3, then you're good. So it's really easy actually, and it just took me a couple of minutes just to do it before. Did I miss what mod? Oh yeah, okay. So I got the 6GB model. This is the 6GB 128 model. They did actually say everything was going to ship. Like it was going to go 12, 8, and then 6, but I was actually really surprised I was able to get this before the Chinese holiday, which is happening right now. So China, they're off for like a week, I think, until October the 7th, or 6th or 7th, and they managed to ship it on the very last day, and I was able to go through my reshipper and get it as well. So I actually I didn't buy mine through Indiegogo. I bought mine from ayaneo.com.cn, and I pre-ordered this in July, I believe. And that's why I got all these extra key rings, and I've got a case as well. I don't think you'll get this in the Indiegogo, but yeah, it's there is some. I did get some extras, and I think I posted a screenshot of that on Discord if anybody's interested in that. So basically it's a screen protector, which I've already put on, a case, some key rings, some actual caps, some big caps that you can put on top of these phone caps, and then I think that's it. Some the case is actually not as good as the Air Plus one. It's just a regular it's just a regular case. It's kind of like a switch case, so it's not that good, but I mean it's good that they throw it in. Okay, so I think somebody else was asking about this, the color balance. So let me just, I'll show you what I can see. So, excuse me. So in the settings, I did see, like, I don't know where else you can change the color balance, but in Android 12, so I'm not actually an Android user either, which probably makes things a bit more difficult. But I found this setting in here called display, and then where is it? Advanced, and then colors. Oops, this is not colors. This is font size. Yeah, colors. So I found this menu here, and I couldn't really. Yeah, there's nothing here. Like there's no settings. So I think you probably have to use. Maybe there's some third-party tool you can use. Because I know there was some. I know there's some apps on Play Store where you can change the make the screen dimmer or something like that, or even change the colors themselves. I don't know how you do that on Android, so that's out of the box. That's all you get. Okay, are the buttons on the bottom left Android buttons? No. So this is the start. This is select. This is start. This is the AYASpace button here, which will take you directly to AYASpace. So I just go back to the game. So this button, which I think it probably works better than the PC version. But this button here is the AYASpace button, which will bring out this like console application where you can change, like you can view like the temperature, the FPS. You can change some controller settings. You can change like the brightness from here, the volume, airplane mode. This is all like AYANEO's stuff. You can turn these things off and on and do the updates for it as well. So this is the AYANEO button, and then this I think is the navigation or home button here. You do have two additional buttons here. So on the AYANEO Air consoles, you usually get two extra hotkeys here. This one looks like it takes you home. Oh, this one takes you to I think both of them take you to home at the moment. And then this one is doing the task button. So one of them might be back actually. So I'm not sure. So I think one of these is either home or back. I'm guessing that this one is probably back, and that one up there is home. I can show you the case. Wonder what case is it? Yeah, it's not that big. It probably will fit a Switch Lite, to be honest. Okay, so this is. Yeah, I'll just get the case. Yeah, so this is the case that came with it. I'm not sure this will come with the Indiegogo one. So let's just put that so it's in focus. I mean, it's okay. I think it's okay. I prefer the Tomtoc one, but I mean it's all got the AYANEO branding inside, and I think it's okay for what you get. I mean, it's not gonna it's gonna fit in there, and it's all right. It's a bit snug, but it's okay. What do I think of the screen? Did it meet my expectations? Yes. Yes. Straight away, I was a little bit worried, right? Because I think in the live stream or something, they were saying that the screen is like very warm or something. Or I also heard what I think Mr. Killer, which KHZ. What you were saying as well, where the white balance, because they were saying in the live stream that it was like 6,000 or 8,000 or something like that, and I thought maybe it was going to be too warm, and then I saw like ETA Prime's video, and like that he was saying, his video, the color balance was all messed up, so. Yeah, I was a little bit afraid of the colors on the screen, but to be honest, now that I have it in front of me, it looks very good. It looks pretty much perfect to me. I think the red might be a bit too strong. So I'm comparing it. So I have an OLED monitor as well, the Alienware 34-inch OLED, and this, I think the reds are a little bit too. Maybe a little bit too strong on this screen, but it's not too it's not bad at all. It's not like a deal breaker. So this is at 100% brightness as well, I think, right now. Yeah. So there, right? It does look a bit like that. Doesn't look perfectly white to me, but in the menus, it looks okay. It looks okay. Yeah. So. To me, I think this is a little bit too red here. It's got a slight red tint. Have you tried the emulation front end yet? So no, I haven't actually. So this is AYASpace. I haven't done any of this setup here. Yeah, as I said, I've literally just got it today. So Haven't got any chance to do anything but just put Ether SX2 on it just to check a game out. But this is the I guess this is the like the first time setup for the emulation front end, and I will probably go through this later. But to be honest, I'm not super interested in AYANEO's software. Like I want this to be good, this all of the hardware controls. But to be honest, I'm not super interested in their front end. I'd prefer to use, you know, those Daiji shows or Emulation Station, this kind of stuff. But I know that Pegasus is really popular in China for some reason compared to other front ends. I think more people use Pegasus than anything else. And you see in China, there's a lot of Pegasus configuration files being shared around, and they really like that one over there for some reason. I don't know. I prefer Daijisho. Sorry, did I miss any questions? Red for sure, thanks for showing. At the buttons on the left. Do I have any 8-bit do controls to test with? So I'm afraid not. I don't have any 8-bit do. Oh, actually, I do. I do have a. Actually, I do. Maybe I'll try that later because it's currently connected to my PC at the moment, and I've got no idea how to connect it through Bluetooth. But I do have the 8-bit do wireless Ultimate. How's the? Okay, so did I miss any more of these? I was worried about a small screen. No, the screen's fine. Okay, screen mapping available? I don't think so. I don't think screen mapping is available. Let me just try. So the way you update it is you press the you go into AYANEO. You just tap this one. So if you hold it, you get the AYASpace application. But if you tap it, you get the sidebar. So it works the same as the PC AYANEO consoles. You can press settings and then go to update options, and then I think this is where the updates will happen. So when I got my unit, everything was like v1.0. Everything was like v1.0. So you need to, when you get your unit, make sure you update it because I had some weird like RGB bug when if I turned the RGB off, it would only turn the RGB off on the left one, and it would keep the right stick RGB on, which is a bit odd. Okay, something else they have here is I think they have like where is it? Yeah, there's all sorts of settings here. Nothing too crazy. You can switch between the Chinese and international version, and yeah, they have some AYANEO account stuff here. So there was something here which I thought was interesting. Yeah, so by default it will come with the Xbox layout, which is this. I've just changed it to the Nintendo layout, where you can press this button to confirm. But you can do that really easily here, and yeah, that's something I just did because all my other consoles are like that, and I didn't want to mess around with it otherwise. Okay, so maybe let's try some games then, and let's go for Soulcalibur II first because I have it running. So I'm yeah, I have it in the full screen, so it should be all good. And then if you can see in the top corner, maybe I'll read it out as well. We're getting full 60 FPS, so there's no issues here. Speed nightmare because I like speed nightmare. I'll just turn the sound up a bit. So I only have it at two times resolution right now, and it's still, I mean, it looks good and it's running at full speed. No issues. Whoa! What's that? Some slowdowns there. Some unexpected slowdown. Okay. So let me just make sure this is on. So I'm only at 2 times resolution and I shouldn't be getting this slowdown. I think there was some bugs in this, so I'm making sure that gets toggled properly. Yeah, actually, this is not as this is a bit. It's not as smooth as I thought it would be because I think I'm at 2x. I have the fan on the lowest setting, which could be a factor. It's at 68 degrees, so maybe I'll just try bumping up the fan just a bit, just in case. Just in case there's something odd going on. But it is not full speed. Yeah, I could have the performance bug because I have toggled that a few times. Oh. Yeah, I'll try and get the CPU float. Let me write that down because I think it's probably more reliable than the AYANEO one, right? CPU float. I think it's yeah. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of settings which I don't really I haven't really looked into. I've just literally installed everything. So let's make sure this stuff is on. I can press show FPS here as well. Affinity control to performance cores. Yeah, usually in these live streams, there's a lot of me fiddling around with settings as well, which is a bit annoying. So I'm at 2x here. I had the filtering on quite high, so maybe I can turn that off, turn that down, make sure it's on. Widescreen patches on. Yeah, there's all sorts of things which during these videos, which will during the live streams, I don't, I can only do so much, but during a video, I can set it up properly and then give you the correct settings. Yeah, I just put the fan on the balance setting just in case that was causing any issue. I'll just keep the fan on because I don't have my AC on in this room. Okay, I'll maybe switch game in a moment as well. Yeah, definitely some odd things I need to set up. I feel like the speakers sound a little bit better than the other models on this one. Maybe because it's smaller or something that the sound can get out. You have AC in the UK. I'm not in the UK. I have an English accent, but yeah, I'm not actually in the UK. I'm in a place where you need SE at this time of the year. Okay, so I think because we had a 2D question earlier, I'm going to put a 2D game on just in a moment. Okay. How do I do this? Android. Oh. How do I stop the game? Exit game, sorry. Okay, I think I do have a 2D game somewhere where we can try. Oh no, I don't. I didn't install it. Okay, I guess 2D. I could play Crash Bandicoot actually. That's a little bit of a D-pad game. Is it? No, no, it's not really a D-pad game. Oh, we're locked in anyway now. Yeah, I did have Street Fighter, I think, the PS2 version, but, well, I will put that on next time so I can test the 2D games properly. Wait a minute, Konami? Why is Crash Bandicoot Konami? Yeah, it could be just a case that my my setup is not good. Like I haven't set anything up because I've literally just got it, and you know, we're just playing right now with minimal, minimal minimal setup basically. I've just literally put the screen protector on, put Ether SX2 on, and then started the game, started playing. So yeah, my impressions of the hardware is good, really good actually. Because yeah, another thing is like there's no fingerprints. It's not like the black consoles where you get tons of fingerprints. It's quite nice. The big log on the back. I don't mind it actually. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, like this one. This one's a bit more. It's a bit more understated. Oh, you can skip this. That's good. Okay, so in this time, I think we've used about, I don't know how long, the stream's been going on for maybe half an hour, and we've used about 5 to 8% battery at the moment playing PS2, so I think it's not too bad. So yeah, at the bottom it's the usual story here. You got left and right speakers. You got a 3.5mm jack. You got 2 screw holes here, USB-C. The micro SD card, which also has a SIM card slot. So it's a SIM plus micro SD. So yeah, you can use this as a maybe WhatsApp machine or something like that. One thing which is a little bit odd, I think they've reused the button from. They've reused the Air Plus button here because it looks blue rather than cream. And then there's a microphone hole here, and then plus and minus volume. You got the air vent here. 2 buttons here, LC and RC, LB, RB, RT, and LT and RT. On the sides, you don't have anything. There's nothing at all on the sides. Yeah, I wish the power button matched as well. It's a bit stupid that maybe that's maybe they ran out because they've used a. I think they've used a. Oh no, it looks different actually. It looks different here. Yeah, it looks like they've used an Air Plus button there, but it's maybe like there's something because it's a fingerprint sensor. They couldn't do it or something. I don't know. Okay, let's just. I'm gonna try and play this on the D-pad and just see. Oops. So this game is running absolutely perfectly compared to Soulcalibur earlier.
What are you looking at, buzzhead? I'm Rocco, the Earth Elemental. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex woke me from my captive slumber, and now I'm free to pulverize whatever gets in my way. Oh, don't even think about collecting those crystals around. I'm gonna burn you alive.
I'm gonna burn you alive. Okay, so I've just turned it down to mute fan, and let's see how we get on with this. Maybe there's some kind of like GPU bug or software bug in Soulcalibur II because this game is working perfectly right now, and I've got no FPS issues at all in Crash Bandicoot. I'm gonna use the D-pad a bit more on this one. So there is some like fog. Oh no. So what's going on there? Did have a little FPS drop then. Also, I'm playing these games from. Okay, so there's some graphical bug there. I'm playing these games from micro SD card, so I don't know if that caused an issue. Can I try F-Zero GX? Okay, I can try this one tomorrow. I think today we'll just be doing PS2. I need to load the games on, but F-Zero GX is definitely on my list to try out. I think I need to put the blending or something on, don't I? Where is it here? Because I can do more GameCube testing when I've got Dolphin. Is it Dolphin? I think it's Dolphin, right? When I've got Dolphin installed. Graphics. Is it whoops? Is it full or high? I think it's high, right? Oh, let's try this one first. This might fix it. That still hasn't fixed it. Sorry about this. I mean, usually in these live streams, especially on Android, I need to do a bit more live tweaking, which is not, not the most entertaining thing to do, but okay, yeah, so I don't know how to fix this one. So this might be another thing which you have some issues on. Whoa. Oh, I just did that again. I can't believe I did that twice. Yeah, well, I guess some people like it, but then some people don't because, I guess you join a live stream, to see some games in action, and if it's just somebody staring at menus for hours, it's probably not that interesting. But as I said, the live streams are like my initial impressions or my first hands-on with the console, and then I'll do a more packaged video later on so you can see like a summary of what I found. The live streams are more for like me finding out about what this device really is, and also whether it's actually worth buying or whether it's worth your money. So with this game, there's this definitely a weird GPU bug going on, but the speed has been pretty good. So before I might embarrass myself even more, I'm going to change the game. Okay, so let's try Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. So with most of these games, it seems like you can get into the menus and get in all the FMVs and stuff, but when you get into the game, you get some weird bug or something, or there's something that brings the FPS down, or that's what's happening so far, which is it's a bit unfortunate actually. So this game, like, it's running at 60, but then maybe when we get into the game, it's gonna mess up. Oh, this guy just got... Oh, that's me actually. I just got my head cracked in.
Hey, guard. Indeed. Let's see what our little ambush has won us. Halt! Who goes there? It's the watch. Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Take the gold. Leave the rest for the watch. Damn little thieves. They grow bolder with each passing day. Still some life in this one. Looks like all they did was make off with some possessions. Easy there. That's quite a blow you took. Those thieves that attacked made off with your possessions. But at least you're alive.
Let's go to the inn.
Drawn by a haunting voice, you come to the Elf Song Tavern. It is a small place, filled with a motley assortment of patrons and grisly trophies. There, the haunting voice is all around you, and the patrons are silent as the song washes over them. One by one, they all seemed lost in its call.
Beautiful song, isn't it? I've heard her sing 100 times, and each time it still moves me. It's the spirit of an elven woman. She haunts the... Yes. Well,
Let's kill these rats for this lady.
well, the door to the cellar's locked.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the cellar and
I'll be with you. And what
kill
if
these
the
rats.
cellar vicious went back to...
Okay, so we're in the game now. This is actually alright. This is actually pretty good. Let's talk to this guy. How do I talk to this guy? Oh, okay.
Welcome, friend. I saw you come in. Nasty bump on the head you've got there. Something I could do for you? I do. We locked the door to the cellar once the rats started swarming around.
Yeah, give me the key.
The gate to the sewers. What do you want to get to that rusty thing for? Friend, if I were you, I'd leave well enough alone. Well, if the thieves won't
Just give me the key.
right then.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's go.
I can't do that here.
Where's his inventory?
I can't do that here.
Oh, okay. Yep, we've got a knife.
I can't do that here.
Okay, where's the cellar? Oh, okay. So I think I need to check out what Russ actually did, because most of these PS2 games not working at full speed for me. He was saying everything should be working at 2x resolution, but I'm definitely not. I'm on 2x resolution, but I'm definitely not getting full speed on everything. And he was even saying like 3x. So something's definitely wrong here. I'm using Vulkan, 2x resolution. I don't know if blending accuracy is going to keep things down, but there's something I'm definitely missing in this build of E4FX SX, which is not good. So that's something for me to check as well. So I think for the moment, I'd say the performance has got a little bit of a question mark, because you can see this is definitely not full speed. Let's kill some of these rats and see. Yeah. Should definitely be getting better speed than this. Alright Tim, thanks for joining, thanks for tuning in. Okay, so I think we'll probably leave it there with this. So I think my impressions of this, like just to summarize, the hardware is definitely great. I love the love the feel of it, love the shell, love the colors. Everything's really nice. The screen's nice, but then I think there's some definitely some performance bugs or definitely some buggy software going on. We need to check what's going on with that. Because it's not performing like I would expect with like 2 or 3 times PS2, but yeah, we'll because I literally just got it today. There's probably some setup that I need to do, or there's something I'm missing, but I'll check that out, and maybe tomorrow I can check out a couple of requests. So PS2 Star Ocean, check out Switch performance using CPU float instead of AYANEO's performance bar. And then also, I think F-Zero GX for GameCube as well. So on the KTR1, it's kind of a bit of a similar story actually, but it was more like a 1X. So yeah, initially my impression of the performance is like a little bit disappointing, but maybe I'm running into a bug like Russ from Retro Game Core was also running into. But as I said, the hardware is really nice, and yeah, as you would expect from AYANEO anyway. Like the hardware is really nice, but on that one then. So I'll leave it on that, and then I'll see you guys in the next video.